Hello everyone, my name is Joel Okoeguale and today I'm going to be teaching you all diction and your accent. Actually, I think the topic is beyond your accent. Dun-da-da!
Hello and welcome to the Making Musical Quantum Leaps podcast, where we're here to support you in taking your singing skills to the next level. I'm your host, Coach Worship, and I'm thrilled to have my co-host, Jamie, with me.
In this podcast, we will take you on a 30-day podcast marathon, teaching you everything you need to know about diction for singers. Diction is the art of pronouncing words clearly and expressively, using your voice parts to make sound and speech.
Diction is essential for singers, as it helps you share your message, emotions, and style with your audience. Each day, we will explore a different topic related to diction, such as vowels, consonants, syllables, stress, intonation, accent, dialect, and more. We will also give you practical tips and exercises to improve your diction and singing performance.
By the end of this podcast marathon, you will have a better understanding of how your voice works and how to use it effectively. So join us on this exciting journey of learning and singing. You can subscribe to our podcast on Spotify or on any other listening platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter at the Making Musical Quantum Leaps podcast or email us at joinusingschoolofsounds@gmail.com if you have any questions or feedback.
Anyway, I'm very happy. I really want to say thank you to Coach Worship for giving me this opportunity to teach this topic, because I believe that this is one of the major reasons why a lot of people who can actually sing end up sounding terrible and feel like they have a very bad tone. It's not like you have a very bad tone, and it's not like your diction and word pronunciations are not correct, but your accents sometimes do get in the way. And that is what I want to clarify here today, and I want to give you solutions to everything. So before that, I'll just introduce myself briefly. My name is Joel Okoeguale. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach, and I'm the founder of the Art of Singing Voice Training Academy, where nothing is impossible with your voice. Actually, I think it should be, as long as you can talk, you can sing. That's our motto. Anyway, everything is all about building confidence in singing. So I enjoy motivating and establishing singers. My goal is to actually eliminate terrible voices and trying to establish beautiful voices and giving you all the confidence in your singing voice and the keys to finding more confidence in your singing voice. So based on today's topic, I'm going to be telling you guys everything there is to know about your accent. So we all know how our accent comes into play, like how it started in the first place. We're all born somewhere. And as a Nigerian, I was born in Ibadan, Oyo State. But I'm an indigene of Edo State. Now, anybody who hears me speak English, like if I'm to be free with different kinds of people, if I'm to be free with the way I'm talking like this now, anybody that hear me will be thinking that I come from Ibadan. Why? Because I was born and raised in Ibadan. But the Lord in heaven knows that if they give birth to me in London, I'm going to be speaking a British accent. And if they give birth to me in America, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be speaking an American accent. So everything is just like that. Our accent, the primary accent we have, was established based on our environmental exposure, okay? Which means you that are listening to this right now, if they give birth to you in another environment, you will definitely be speaking like the people in that environment, irrespective of your color or your nationality or your tribe. That's just how it is. Okay, and that's why we have different kinds of accents. We have the Igbo accent, Yoruba accent, Jamaican accent, we have the Indian accent and everything. I don't really think I was accurate, but I'm still trying to get them though. So that's how these things were established. That's how our accents were established, and God willing, as our accents were established, so are different genres of music established. We have country singers, to the point that when you hear a country singer's voice, you know, this guy is from from Texas or Kansas. You understand? But these country singers, they have this kind of unique voice. Why? Because they were born and raised in that country environment. Okay? And at the same time, you have your accent because you were born and raised in your environment. But however, how does this apply to singing? Whenever people want to sing a particular song that does not originate from their environment, they end up singing the song in a manner that doesn't sound so nice to people's ears. It's not like they're getting the diction wrong. It's not like they're getting the word pronunciation wrong, but the fact that they have no ability to imitate an accent as tempered with the way the tone is being delivered. Okay? Now let me give you a very, very perfect example now. Let's take Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, for example. The beginning of the song sounds like, you've got a fast car. Alright? Listen, you've got a fast car. You've got a fast car. You in that position now with your Nigerian accent, you see that kind of thing now, you want to sing it, you'll not be like, you've got a fast car. You understand now? So in situations like this now, you have to try as much as possible to be from the environment that the singer came from. I'm not saying you should travel there. What I'm trying to tell you is, it is possible for you to imitate other people's accents, even if it's for the purpose of achieving good vocal tone. Okay? You've got a fast car. You can't just bring that one and just come from nowhere and say, you've got a fast car. And for real, you might have a very, very good voice if you sing songs that originate from your own environment. But when you try to sing other people's songs that come from other environments, you might actually sound very weird. Now, I'm not saying you should solely dwell on songs that are from your environment, but if you want to, that's fine, and that's advisable if that's the best way you can bring out your vocal style. But in situations where you have to be versatile, you need to make sure you try as much as possible to imitate other people's accent. And don't mind me, I'm not saying that people from foreign land or people with American accents are the best singers. No, because trust me, if you ask an American person to sing a song that is meant for Nigerians, let's take Melo Melo by Olamide now. You see that beginning, I know the bang 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 bang, I know the close, my baby give me biscuit, I want the sugar. Now imagine an American, let's say John Legend now, they ask him to sing that song now. Are you going to, what he will sing will be pure rubbish. You'll be saying, I know the bang 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 bang, I know the close, my baby gave me biscuit, I want sugar. You see that kind of thing now. Everybody that hear that thing will tell him to shut up his mouth. But if you ask the same John Legend to sing All of Me now, you hear it. What will I do without your mouth? Drawing me in and you're kicking me out. You hear? Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. But if you ask a Nigerian to sing All of Me with his environmental accent, you hear him singing, what will I do without your mouth? So what I'm trying to say is, in this situation, you have to try as much as possible to imitate accents. Your voice is not terrible. You're just using the wrong accent to sing. That's what I'm trying to say. And is it possible for you to switch accent, for you to manipulate accent, for you to imitate accent? Yes. It is very, very possible. You can actually see a lot of people that will start talking like they're from America. You see a lot of people talking like they're from British, and you see a lot of people talking like they're from Jamaica, and you see a lot of people talking like they're from Indian. So all those kind of things, you need to just try as much as possible to listen and imitate, and so you'll be able to understand how these things work. Now, what is the best way for you to actually imitate an accent? It all starts from the listening, because that's how you got your accent in the first place. Listening. I'm pretty sure if you go to London now and stay there for like 30 years, your accent might actually change. Might because you have actually grown to the point where it might be very difficult for you to switch accent, but you can at least try to sound like them. So you can actually do it here too. I think this is one of the reasons why comedians know how to sing very well, because they know how to imitate a lot. So at this point, you have to summon that ability that you have within you that comedians have too. So what you have to do is listen to a song and try to speak or sing like this singer. You try to get every word pronunciation correctly. You have to try as much as possible to get every speech pronounced correctly. If the singer says make sure you say If the singer says ooh, make sure you say ooh. The singer says make sure you say So it's just how it is. You have to try to be that singer. You don't just sing blindly. So I hope one way or the other I've helped you in this lesson, and I hope you've learned one or two things. So from now on, start listening to songs differently and always try to pay good attention. Once again, thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Joel Okoeguale, and God bless you. Don't stop singing.